Hi YT, it's Naya, and I wanted to come and I wanted to say Happy New Year's to each and every one of you out there. This will be my first video of the 2015 New Year. Before I get started though, I want to say thank you to all my old subscribers. Thank you guys for always being there, always being very supportive. And for my new subscribers, welcome aboard. I really appreciate having you here on the channel, and I want to thank you guys for wanting to support the channel. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be my first video of 2015, and the first thing I wanted to come and show you guys, if you haven't noticed, if you've gone into your local drugstores lately, the drugstores are on fire. They are full of totally new items, different things for you to try out. And so the first thing that I want to show you guys is Wet N Wild and Fergie. Wet N Wild and Fergie have a massive amount of items that have come out for the new 2015 season, and so I picked up quite a few of those items to show you guys and give you guys a couple of ideas of different things that you might want to try or things you just might want to add to your collection. So if you are ready to see what Wet n Wild and Fergie has up their sleeves, just stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you guys is Wet n Wild has brought out this new 10 times voluming mascara, and it is called Lash Out Loud, and it comes in a package like this. Really cute packaging. The name of this one is Amped Black. So as you can see, I have not opened it, but once I open this up and give it a try, I will come back and annotate in the description box my thoughts on this particular mascara. So they have a new mascara that's out. They have also kind of revamped their Wet and Shine lipstick line, and there's about 24 shades. Some of them are new and some of them are older shades that were in the line, but definitely there is enough variety there for you to find something that might appeal to you. And so they come in a package like this. They have that little scoop cap, which you have to be really careful when you're putting this on, otherwise you will nick your lipsticks. But I'm going to show you the few that I picked up, give you a couple of ideas of those. So this very first one is number 540A, and it's called Hot Red. And Hot Red looks like this. And there it is, swatched on my hand. And one thing that I don't like about this style is you have to put this cap on correctly, otherwise you will totally damage the lipstick. This next one I have is 503C, and it's called Will You Be With Me? And here is Will You Be With Me? And none of these were marked limited edition, so I think all of these items will be added to the permanent wall. You probably have noticed that some of your stores are currently undergoing resets, so definitely check those items out. This next one is called 527B, and it's called Fuchsia with Blue Pearl, and it looks like this. And there is a swatch of Fuchsia with Blue Pearl. This next one that I have is number 536A, and it's called Dark Wine. And I swear I think I already have something by this name. I will have to double check. But here is Dark Wine. And there it is, swatched on my hand. And like I said, Wet n Wild does a pretty decent job of creating really gorgeous lipsticks with a lot of staying power. This next one is number 517C, and this one is called 15 Minutes Aflame. And here is 15 Minutes Aflame. And there it is, swatched on my hand. I have 3 more. This next one is number 532E, and this one is called Java. And here is Java. And this would fall in line with definitely that Kylie Jenner type of lip. So there is Java. This next one is number 535D, and this one is called Black Orchid. And here is a Black Orchid. And there it is, swatched on my hand. And this very last one that I have is number 518D, and this one is called Nouveau Pink, and that name sounds very familiar too. So this one might not have been just a new version, it may just be the reformulated one. So there is a swatch of Nouveau Pink. So those are just some of the new reformulated lipsticks. I think there is a total of 24 altogether. Then Wet n Wild also brought out 10 new eye cold pencils. And when I say these things are super creamy, guys, they are super creamy. They look like this. The only one that I don't have is the white, because I already have a white. So this first one is 601A, and this one is called Baby's Got Black. And when I say super creamy, so there is a swatch of Baby's Got Black. This next one is 602A, and this one is called Pretty in Mink. And there is a swatch of Pretty in Mink. This next one is 603A, and this one is called Simmer Brown Now. And I've had a lot of people say that this is a really nice shade to do your brows with. So that is Simmer Brown Now. This next one is 604A, and this one is called Taupe of the Morning, as in top of the morning. And there is a swatch of Taupe of the Morning. This next one is 605A, and this one is called Don't Leave Me, or Don't Leave Me. I love how they put the spin on the wordplay here. And this one is like a pretty kind of olivey green with some gold shimmer in it. So that is Don't Leave Me Now. This next one is number 606A, and this one is called Pros and Bronze, or Pros and Cons. And this one is just a really gorgeous bronzy shade right there. This next one is 607A, and this one is called Calling Your Bluff. And this one will be great for your waterline if you don't want to use a stark white. Really, really pretty. And there is Calling Your Bluff. This next one is 609A, and this one is called, what is this one? Like, Comment, or Share. Really cute. And it's this really pretty cobalt blue. And there is Like, Comment, or Share. And then the last pencil that I have is number 610A, and this one is called Of Quartz, and it's a really pretty purple. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. So those are pretty much all the Wet n Wild items that I picked up. They also have some new Mega Balm stains. And then, of course, you have all of the Fergie line. So the first thing in the Fergie line that I wanted to show you guys is there's a new 5-pan eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. And the name of this one is called Camouflage Couture. And if you love the shade of green, you have some really beautiful shades of green here. So here is Camouflage Couture. And I will give you some swatches of that. It has tons of shimmer and glitter. So if you're not a shimmer or glitter person, you might want to pass on this one. But the shades are just gorgeous. And last one. So there are all the shades in the Camouflage Couture palette. Really, really pretty. Next thing up is they brought out 2 10-pan palettes. And so this very first one is called Paris Runway. And Paris Runway is filled with all your pretty purples and smoky shades. They also included this like dual-ended brush. So on one end you kind of have this like little I guess we'll call it a blending brush, and then you have like this little synthetic end that you could apply your shadows, so you have a shader in, and it's not that bad, so definitely could use it somewhere. And here is what Paris Runway palette looks like. And as you can see, you have your smoky shades here, you have your purples, you have a few, one highlighting shade here. And the pigmentation, I will say guys, is pretty awesome. So I'm going to do this in groups of 4s. So there's number 1. So there are the first 4 shades. And there they are, swatched out on my arm. Alright, we'll do the next 4. So there are the next 4. And there they are, swatched out on my arm. Really, really pretty. And then the last 2 shades in this palette is a pretty gray, and then a blackened gray with some silver glitter. And there they are, swatched on my finger. And here they are, swatched out on my arm. So that is the Paris Runway palette. Really, really pigmented. So these are definitely well worth you checking out. What I am noticing is that each store has kind of like a different display, because I've gone in some Walgreens where they don't even have the 10 palettes just yet, and then I've gone in other stores where they have the 10 pans but they don't have the 5 pans. So like I said, because these are not limited edition, they are permanent, so hopefully by the time you guys decide you want to go out and look for them, they are all currently already in your makeup wall. And then the next 10-pan palette, this one is called the Milano Collection, and it looks like this. And if you are a neutral lover, you know, this might be the very first one that you gravitate towards. It too also comes with a double-ended brush. And here are the shades up close. And I will give you swatches of this one. So, I mean, just really gorgeous. They're buttery soft. They're not real powdery. So, definitely want to take a chance and try these. So, there are the first 4 shades. Wipe that off. Then here is the next 4. And there they are, swatched on my hand. And then the last 2 shades, which is a nice deep chocolatey brown and a rich black, as you can see. And there they are, swatched down on my hand. So that is the Milano collection. These tin pans are definitely really nice. This one right here, actually both of them, but this one definitely is going to be like one of those winners, like the Vanity palette. So definitely check that out. Next thing that I want to show you guys is Fergie also brought out 3 blushes. So this very first one is called A Brush with Danger. Really gorgeous pink, and it looks like this. There it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, sheared out on my arm. This next one is called A Brush with Destiny. And Brush with Destiny is this like really soft peachy tone, and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, nothing too major, but there it is, swatched out on my finger. And here it is, sheared out on my arm. And then this very last one is called A Brush with Brilliance. Yes, had to look at that twice. And this one definitely has some gold shimmer in it, but it is so gorgeous. You will definitely have to be kind of light-handed with this one. There it is. It's kind of like a coral with some gold glitter in it. And here it is, sheared out on my arm. So those are the 3 Fergie blushes that are in the collection. Also, Fergie brought out a new highlighting powder, and this one is called Hollywood Boulevard. And when I say this is gorgeous, it is so gorgeous. And Hollywood Boulevard looks like this. Here it is, swatched on my finger. It's kind of like a really pretty yellow gold. Oh, just gorgeous. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. Really pretty. So that is the highlighting powder. Then also, if that's not already enough, Fergie also has like 10 different, what are these called? These are called the Wet N Wild Velvet Matte Lip Crayons. There's 10 shades of those, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, or 9 shades. 9 shades of those. All of them are not my utter favorite, but I'm going to run through, show you the ones I have, and then this way you can kind of pick and choose. I have one of them on my lips, but I will tell you about that when I get to it. This first one is called Transcendence, and the caps are kind of color-coded. So here is Transcendence. And there is a swatch on my arm. Just a really pretty nudie kind of pink. I love that one. This next one is called Nude Muse. And here is Nude Muse. And this is kind of a peachy nude. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. This next one is called DJ Doll. And as you can see, that one just kind of fell out. I'm like, I don't know. Not my favorite already. It's a kind of orangey shade. And there is DJ Doll. The one that I currently have on my lips is called Timeless Chick. And I really like this one. So here is Timeless Chick. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. This next one is called, what is this one? Fashion Darling. And here is Fashion Darling. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. This next one is called Plumgenique. I think that is how you pronounce it. This is probably one of my favorites right here. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. This next one is called Pinky Candy, for all you pink lovers out there. So here is Pinky Candy. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. There's two more of those. This next one is called Creamsicle Kitty. Not this one. This one don't work for me. But that is Creamsicle Kitty. And there it is, swatched on my hand. And this very last one is called The Standout. And this is like a really pretty kind of lavender shade. And there is a swatch of The Standout. So that is the matte velvet lip stains. And then the very, very last thing, because this video is already like 20 some odd minutes long, they brought out some new Mega Bomb Stain sticks. And I really like these. I have all of them except for one. And the last one was like an orange one, and it was something carrot. I don't own that one. So this very first one that I have is number 164A, and this is called Caffeine Fix. And so here is Caffeine Fix. Just a really pretty kind of brownie nude. This next one that I have is number 162A, and this is called Truffle in Paradise. And here is Truffle in Paradise. And there is a swatch of Truffle in Paradise. This next one that I have is number 161A, and this is called Made You Pink. And there is Made You Pink. And there it is swatched on my hand. This next one is called 160A, and this is called Red IO Active. And there is Red IO Active. And here it is swatched on my arm. And the last one that I have is number 159A, and this one is called Coral of the Story. And here is Coral of the Story. And here it is swatched out on my hand. So that is all of the new Wet n Wild and Fergie 2015 items that can be found in your local drugstore. You can find these in your Walgreens, Rite Aids, and CVS, or any other store that carries the Wet n Wild brand. Okay guys, if you have any questions or any concerns, leave me a comment down below, and I will definitely get back to you. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.